Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing really well. First and foremost, before we start the video, if you're new to the channel, if you can smash that subscribe button and give this video a like, I'd really appreciate it. We are slowly getting to 500 subscribers now. When we do, there is a big giveaway. When I get a little bit closer, probably on the next video, I'll introduce what the giveaway is going to be then. But you join me here today, as from the last video when I was at Commonwood on Llewellyn, when I had that 26-pound carp and that 17-pound carp. I've come back again. Funnily enough, someone who fishes Llewellyn, who's a follower of mine on Instagram and a subscriber on YouTube, Daryl, he wanted to do a social with me, so organised a date, and I've done one of my first socials with a subscriber. I'm on peg 6 again, the same peg I was on last time. He was supposed to be on peg 5, but there was confusion on the booking system, so he's had to go on peg 4. So he's on this side of the lake, he's just 2 pegs up. Fun little fact, give him a couple of Parker baits to try. Got him on, give him a few fruit and nut 12 mils in white and a few OG fish in white 12 mils. Told him a couple of spots on peg 6 because there's an island in that corner, and within 40 minutes he'd had a run on OG fruit and nut in 12 mils. So come on the Parker baits and come on the nossers. So, but he did lose it, unfortunately. It is a barbless hook, Warson. He left it a little bit too late before striking it, unfortunately. So yeah, it did come off, but it's positive signs. He's done 2 sessions before on here and not had anything, so goes to show the baits are doing the business. So yeah, but as from me, pretty much same setup as last time really. 3 rods out again. I've got a reed bay margin with a tree on, just to my side. I've gone 12 wraps straight out in front of me, and on my right I've mixed up this time. I've got a little reed margin literally about 15 foot away from me, from where my rods are. I'm going to try that because I have seen carp starting to move in these margins, so I'll give that a go and see what happens. But yeah, it's looking good. It's raining, so not exactly amazing, but doesn't stop the carp from feeding, so come on. Right, cinnamon guys, and all 3 rods on rig tubing setup on a lead clip and a spinner rig. And what I've done on all 3 rods, I've put OG fish in 12 mil in white on all 3, as that's what did the fish last week, that 26-pounder and the 17. So I'll start my session off with this and see how it goes. As I say, my left hand rod is just under this tree, just off these reeds, probably a rod length out, just where it starts dropping. It's all clay based, this lake, so I want it on the deeper drop off. My middle rod is in line with this tree at 13 wraps, and as I say, this right hand rod is just off these reeds here. It is quite deep under there, so I've seen fish moving, so I thought give that a go. It's something different. I didn't try it last time, so hopefully that might snag me a carp, so we'll soon see. But yeah, right, cinnamon guys. Right guys, so as I said, I've brought Daryl, one of my subscribers and one of my followers on Instagram, organised this little mini social, as we're both members on Commonwood on Llewellyn Lake. So yeah, like I say, if people do want to do a social, if I can, I'll try to do some socials with you, but bear in mind I am in North Wales / Cheshire area, so if you message me and you're down like London or Cornwall, that might be a little bit tricky, but I'm sure like at a bigger venue somewhere we can sort something out. But as I said earlier, give him a couple of Parker baits, fruit and nut and OG fish, and where he's cast just off an island within, what was it, about half an hour?
Yeah, within an hour anyway.
Yeah, half an hour of cast out. I showed him a couple of spots where to cast. Fruit and nut rod went off 12 mil white, but it did swim towards him, and he was a bit to and fro in to hit it or not. Unfortunately, it being barbless hook rule here, it did come off, but it's a positive sign. His last 2 sessions, unfortunately, he didn't get anything, so it's looking a lot more like it now. So hopefully he can bag 1 or 2 or even more on this session. He's only on for the day, I'm on for the night for 24 hours, but yeah. Right guys, I'll quickly show you where he's cast, and I better run over to my peg because I'm 2 pegs up currently. Right so guys, for Daryl's rods, he's got his right hand rod, as I say, just off this island at round about, what was it, 14 wraps? 14, 15 wraps. That was a fruit and nut rod that went off. And both his middle rod is about 12 wraps and his left hand rod is straight out as well at around 12 to 13 wraps. So hopefully one of these can go off and then we can show you a fish. Right, see you in a minute guys. And that mix you would have just seen me throwing in, pretty much similar to last week's mix. You can see it there in all its glory. Yeah, it's a combination of OG fruit and nut, whole boilies and the chopped boilies and crumb. OG fish whole boilies 10 mils. Again, the crumb and chopped are variants of that as well. I've also chucked in half a bag of OG mini mix pellets. I've glugged all that up with the sauce OG fish, and also the exact same but of fruit and nut, the sauce. So yeah, that's gone in also. To add more kick out is the flat spot, the monster crab one. I have also put in a bit of the fruity flat spot as well. Then I've covered it all with Magic Dust OG fish and the OG fruit and nut. And what I am trying currently is I've got some red food dyes at the moment. So what I'm doing is, you might see some of the fruit and nut boilies. I've dyed them a bit red. It's just because red on this water sometimes produces pretty well. I know obviously the OG fish are like a darky colour, but I thought I'd try something a bit more. Oh, also before I forget, a full bag of Himalayan rock salt has also gone into that as well. So yeah, good mix. This, guys, is what I could do with the Parker Baits spawn loader, like the spawn loader scoop, which I haven't currently got at the moment, so that's on me. It'd make this job a lot easier. Hi guys, so as you would have seen, I was doing a bit of spomming. I ended up doing about 5 or 6 medium spoms of bait over my middle rod. That was originally just a single OG fish white 12mm. I have just changed it to OG fruit and nut 12mm in white, just to try a different bait now. But yeah, getting that bait out there hopefully entices a bite, because it's been fairly quiet my side. But yeah, like I say, I've also chucked a handful of bait on my left hand rod, kept that on OG fish, and my right hand rod margin I've just chucked another handful of bait down there as well, just to see if I can nick a bite, because it has been slow. Apart from mate Dowell, that subscriber who had that run earlier, I've had a couple of bleeps, that's it. And the person on my next peg, it's dad and his son, they've had nothing today either. They had one through the night last night at, I think it was about £10, so quite a smaller one from here, to be fair. But I'm fingers crossed the lake wakes up in the next few hours, I can nick one or get one through the night / first thing in the morning, just to get a fish for the video. But yeah, it's one of them waters at this time of year, you're not going to get 5, 6, 7 carp in a day session, or necessarily on a short 24-hour session. I mean, you can do, but yeah, it's normally summer where you'll get 3, 4, 5 on a day session maybe. But yeah, fingers crossed, I can show you a fish soon. Right, see you in a minute, guys. Right guys, so my left hand rod's finally gone off, the one that's on OG fruit and nut. Tell a lie, OG fish, that's what it's on. Not putting up a massive fight, but that's what that 26 pounder did the other day. To be fair, I'm just glad that little scrap for a small one. Oh, a little scaly. There we go. Right guys, so my left hand rod's gone off, the one that in that corner margin again, the one that was on 12mm OG fish in white, and producing this probably what we're saying 7, 8 pound scaly banger again. So I'm off the start. Like I say, I'm not blanking on this session, which is a bonus, so hopefully we can get this one's bigger brother next. So right guys, so as you would have seen, I've just had a lovely little scaly, probably 7 or 8 pound mirror. I didn't bother weighing it, but that was on 12mm white OG fish boilie to that left hand margin spot again. And as you can see, it's starting to go dark now. Davell's just left because it's just gone 5 o'clock. He was only on for the day. But yeah, that left hand rod's finally gone. It looks like it's probably going to be a couple of bites through the night, hopefully. Hopefully I can get a couple of doubles, or even an upper double, even if it's just one more. But yeah, that was a sort of smallish one for the lake, but I'm glad to get the blank out of the way. The blank saver, yeah, I'm happy with that. And it was another lovely little scaly one. This Commonwood is notorious for commons, so I'm just on a bit of a run with mirrors at the moment from here, so I'll take it. But yeah, so I've recast out. I'll probably chuck some more bait out, as I say, because the darkness is starting to creep in now. I'll re-rig all the rods, chuck the bait out for the night, and then that will be me done until tomorrow morning. I'm only on till 8 o'clock, so fingers crossed. See you in a minute, guys. Hi guys, it's roughly about 10 o'clock now, and I'm gonna get some sleep. I've had a couple of liners since that last fish, but nothing else has happened yet, so gonna get a good, hopefully, few hours sleep, and then hopefully I'm woken up in the morning or in a few hours time with a nice big carp, hopefully a nice 20. So right, I'll let you know, guys. See you in a minute. Morning, guys. Bloody hell, it was a chilly one last night. Unfortunately, no action last night. I think I had a total of 2 bleeps all night. Went to bed at about 10-ish. My next door neighbour had a run at 2:30 that woke me up again, and he landed, I think it was just under £15. I think it was just over 14.10 or something like that. Mirror, which was nice. Helped him get some photos of that while I was half in a daze. But then it was bitterly cold, so I jumped back in sleeping bag, got a few more hours, and like I say, it's 7 o'clock now. But yeah, nothing. It's one of them. I mean, we still are in winter, so I mean, I've had one carp this trip, so I haven't blanked. So, and I've got about an hour left until the next session of people are coming on. So yeah, I did change, I'm not sure if I told you or not, but the middle rod, I did change to OG Fruit and Nut in white, because they were all originally OG fish in white. And also, that I didn't tell you, just before that carp that I caught yesterday, I had a coot dive down on my bait and hook itself, and it is barbless hooks only here, but it managed to get a barbless hook straight through both of its beak, and yeah, it just wasn't coming out. So yeah, I had to contend with bringing a duck in, so that was fun. But yeah, I mean, it's not been too bad. So yeah, we'll see. We've got an hour. We'll see if I can snag one more. All right, see you in a minute.